Shalom, Israel. I want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI BASHAM Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Salakia for the light. See if I can scoot into the light a little bit more. This will be a quick hit. I was just watching, different, the runaround and, the stuff that's going on with the war. We continue to report on this, and prophesy, because these prophecies continue to unfold. And that's what we're going to do. Call YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And I seen some earlier. I guess Russia is not too far, within a handful of miles, within 10 or so miles, 15 miles within the capital over there in Ukraine. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but the capital over in Ukraine, and I also seen, was looking at some stuff, and the reporter was saying, what Vladimir Putin said, he's determined, he's determined. His attitude hasn't changed. And then on top of that, NATO and America, they're steady. They're throwing more fuel on the fire, more wood, more fuel, more gas on the fire. I guess they done sent, Ukraine, some extra, weapons. And all that does is just piss, Vladimir Putin off even more. But this is all through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. He's stirring this thing up, like he said he was going to do. And it's going to get worse. And he said Vladimir Putin said those weapons are targets, man. He's not going to stop, because Esau is prideful. And this is Esau versus Esau. That NATO and Ukraine versus Russia, these are all the same people. This is Esau versus Esau. Just like how Jake be in the hood. You got Jake gang banging, turf banging. It's the same thing, except on a higher scale. You got a Jake Crip and a Jake Blood, or somebody from this street, and then a Jake from this street, a Jake from that street, and they don't like each other. And they end up gunning each other down. But this is on a higher scale as far as military. It's Esau versus Esau. This is all through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. This is his will, And I'll just title it that, the will of YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. But I got a couple of scripts I'm gonna dive in real quick. We'll go to Zephaniah 3:8, and it reads, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord." And that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're doing. Call Allah YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. We're waiting upon until YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI come. He's going to take care of everything. Just all he wants us to do is to follow his law, statutes, and commandments, and be obedient and do thus said the Lord. and prophesy all the way until we can't prophesy no more. Wait upon the Lord. And you don't need no guns. You don't need no protect. He's going to protect you. This is spiritual. This is spiritual. This isn't physical or carnal. This is spiritual. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination. See, Yahweh, just like I just said earlier, that's the spirit. See, he said he didn't put that spirit on Vladimir Putin to say he's determined. And it just echoes, you know, the words. Because that's what the reporter said. Vladimir Putin is determined. But then we come right back here in the scriptures, you know, and it echoes. It says, for my determination. The Lord is determined. You know why? Because these are his enemies, Esau and the other nations. He's setting them up to destroy theirself. They think that they're going to be in power. All these other nations, Esau, Elam, you know, Amalek, you know, Moab, Ammon, they all trying to fight for power. The Lord is going to use them all against each other to destroy each other. But the Lord is determined. And it's going to happen. It's happening before our eyes right now. For my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble them, the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fears, anger. The Lord is anger, man. See, when we get mad, you know, when somebody do something to your son or your daughter, or, you know, it's you are ready to go to another level. You know, his ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. So his anger is on a different, completely level than ours with these other nations. He is going to, I don't even, you know, he's going to embarrass these other nations, man. He's going to drag them through the fire, fervent heat. To pour upon them, the other nations, Esau, Edom, the #1 on the hit list, mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with fire of my jealousy. Call halal YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. The Lord's going to burn this thing down, man. See, he didn't set that rainbow up to, you know, as a covenant and a promise that he wasn't going to flood the earth, you know, no more. And we haven't seen it. And we also do see that rainbow in that sky for sure. You know, and what you see what Esau's done. Esau then took that, you know, that rainbow and made it and perverted it, you know, and that's just mocking the Lord. That's just one of the things the Lord, Salakia, that's just one of the things Esau has done, you know, to mock the Lord. There's a ton of other things. He even also, you know, just castrated and murdered Jake, you know, all through the history, man. Through this time over here in this captivity and further the affliction. But this is why the Lord said he's determined, man. Because, you know, Esau and the other nations, you know, they've all had their hand in dragging Jake through the mud, you know. And it's not hard to see. It's prophecy. So the Lord he's gathering them down in there in that valley of decision over there in Israel, you know, and he's going to judge them. All this is the beginning of sorrows. That Russia over there in that Ukraine is starting over there. And it don't look like it's going to cool down. because it's getting ugly over there. It's getting ugly. You know, and this thing is going to move west too. It's going to move west. Because this place, America, Babylon, is going to, the Lord is saving this the best for last. He gonna shut the shut the party down right here in your shores. You know, this place will be hit with thermonuclear fire. He gonna tear this place, America, Babylon, up just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Call Allah YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI for what they've done. So, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Call Allah YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. So, you know, we continue to keep reporting on this on the prophecies, and continue just to keep doing thus said the Lord. You know, call Allah YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. So, you know, I seen that. I don't want Ratazah come back with another lesson. Hopefully you were edified. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI BASHAM Rakah Kodash. Shalom, Israel.